Hello and welcome back to the Hobby Man. So we're here with stage 7 of the Toyota Supra. So we're going to carry on with this build. Just to let you know as well, actually, that I didn't point out in the last one, but during the subscription app, they actually sent me out a folder that you can keep your booklets in. So that's nice. Keep one nice on the shelf like that. You did get some labels as well, some numbers to number them. So obviously, I think, like I said before, there's 110 stages, so there's 110 magazines. So we got enough stickers. We got the first binder actually, enough stickers for 5. So so I'm assuming that we'll get more obviously as we go throughout the stages. Going back to this build then, so we're in stage 7 of the Supra. I won't beat about the bush. Let's just get into it, show you the magazine, show you the parts, and start the build. Okay, so here's the magazine for the stage 7, and as we go through this magazine, you'll see there's lots of articles. I like to bring up a Toyota Corolla actually. I think it's probably one of the more say famous, but the one Pacific model that they build the most of. I think it actually talks about in here somewhere in this magazine. No, it might be here actually. They got 15 plants, 150 countries, and they actually had a plant designated to making the Corollas. So that's how kind of popular they were. Although they weren't really my cup of tea of cars, but that's how popular they were. But anyway, you can see going through the magazine, obviously we get the usual bits as you normally do, and then your contents. So you can see these are the parts. We're on engine block #3, and as mentioned earlier, there is actually only, that's it, 4 stages, so this will be fairly short. I'll probably do them in 2 blocks and see how it goes. I'll probably do 7.1 and 7.2, 7.3 and 7.4, and we'll move on from there, and that'll be your final assembly. Okay, so here's the parts laid out. Part of the engine block here, and then you've got a couple of bags of screws, CM and AP. This looks like part of your starter motor. These bits, obviously your engine mount bits that we had in the last model, so we're going to be sort of replicating some of the same as it was in stage 6. But there we go, that's all you'll get in stage 7. So anyway, let's get on with the build. Okay, so in this section 7.1 and 7.2, as you would have seen this on stage 6 if you have watched the videos, we've got this little plate here. It's got D section come out here, and flat on the other end. Now you would think that the shape of that would follow the shape of this, but it actually doesn't. It needs to go the opposite way around. So you have the flat edge of this run along there, so it goes that way around. And all they do with these little pins, they just push into these holes here. In. Once that's pushed in, like that, all in, then 7.2 would be inserting this in here, sliding down to your engine mount, and then with a CM screw, get a bit of oil ready, CM screw, there with oil in there, and just bolt it up from in here. Just goes in there like that. Just bolt it, screw it up, not bolt it. Like that. There we go. That is 7.1 and 7.2 complete. Okay, so 7.3, 7.4 will be using these bits. So this is putting together the starter motor and bolting it on. So this is the inside of it. So it's obviously got two pins that will go into here. Make sure you get them the right way around so it fits symmetrically on there, like. And we'll just push them together like that. There we go. That's your starter motor. And then with this just slots in there like that. So you got a pin here which goes in this hole, and then that's your screw hole. Okay, like that. So that goes in there like that. And then with an AP screw, you just screw it up. So get it in the hole. I can find it without looking. I can't even get in the hole. Get in the hole. Come on. There we go. I'll just get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh, yeah, this is going well, isn't it? Quite. Get in there. Don't want to go too far, too mad, because it's obviously only plastic. That's only plastic. This is metal. This is plastic. There we go. That is stages 7.3 and 7.4. There you go, guys. That was stage 7 on the Supra. Really short, only 4 steps, which obviously I combined it into 2 little segments of videos. But that is all there is to that stage. Very simple, really quick. So yeah, let's roll on to the next stage now. Stage 8, which obviously will follow by next Friday at 6 PM, hopefully. Well, the following Friday. Yeah, next Friday from this video. So it goes. Yeah, and then we'll be getting on to the Skyline very soon. I've got obviously stage 8 of the Supra to get to, and then we'll move back to the stage 8 of getting up to stage 8 with the Dodge Charger, getting on that, and then yeah, we'll throw in the Skyline in the mix, and obviously the first video will just be a little explanation of what's happened and why it is what it is, and where I am with it. So, and I'll show you all the pieces in that one. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm sorry how quickly this one was, but this was just all it was in the stage. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. See you again. Bye.